In Mali, the United Nations destroyed more than 700 unexploded weapons
One, firing now.
and nearly 12,000 small arms ammunition items last year. But to help find these dangerous explosives, the UN's Mine Action Service, or UNMAS, needs equipment. And that's where this small company in West Virginia comes in. Engineers at Schonstedt have been developing the technology to detect mines since the 1970s, but they didn't think they'd be able to sell the detectors.
Where the need is greatest, there are not any funds to purchase our instruments. And we came up with the idea that, well, if we could take donations of equipment on behalf of the UN, then we could set up some sort of a matching program where we would match each donated unit and send it to the two places in the world that the UN told us the need was the greatest.
And that could be for any one of the UN's 18 projects across 14 countries. 11 of them are in Africa.
Unfortunately, throughout Africa, mines were used in the, through the various civil wars, the insurrections, the wars for independence. There is also a growing trend, as it is in a very effective way to stop aid convoys or UN convoys moving, to put anti-tank or anti-vehicle mines into the roads. These are designed to take out a vehicle.
These instruments are now ready to be shipped out to one of the many places where they're needed, be that Mali, Somalia, Libya or Chad. They'll be sent to wherever the UN teams on the ground believe they're needed the most. It sometimes seems strange to the workers in this small West Virginia factory that the equipment they make saves lives across the globe.
We get so much feedback from the places to which we ship these units and from the UN and from the US Department of State. We have a worldwide footprint that goes far beyond what you would expect of a 25-person company nestled in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia.
Those 25 people know there's much more work to do.
There is still war, and whether you think back to Libya, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, Mali, weapons are being used every day in those conflicts. And unfortunately, there is a fail rate, and they need to be cleaned up as well. And we are still having challenges mobilising resources to do that.
Heslop's hopeful the UN goal of a landmine-free world by 2025 is achieved, and it just got a boost. The US has announced it will limit its use of landmines to the Korean Peninsula. But for now, these detectors from small-town America will be shipped to conflict zones across the world. Kate Fisher, CCTV, West Virginia.